are stories where reality is stranger and far darker than anything we invent. The story of Jennifer and June Givens is one of them. Two sisters born into the same minute, raised in the same house, and slowly pulled into the same silence. But their silence was not empty. It was living. June and Jennifer didn't speak to classmates. They didn't speak to teachers. They didn't speak to their parents. But at night, behind a locked bedroom door, they whispered, fast, low, organ. Their voices overlapping like two shadows trying to outrun each other. When their mother pressed her ear against the wood, she swore she heard three voices, but there were only two girls. Right. The twins moved with perfect, disturbing synchronicity. If June turned her head, Jennifer turned hers. If Jennifer blinked, June blinked. They called it the game, but it wasn't a game to anyone else. Teachers said it felt like watching one person in two bodies. A mirror that breathed and hated being out of sync, because whenever one twin became stronger, the other would decline, as if something inside them demanded balance. A balance paid for in pain. When authorities finally confiscated their journals, what they found were pages of obsession, cruelty, and confessions written in looping, frantic hand. Jennifer wrote, I am the shadow. Without me, she will die. I must die so she can live. Who wrote, she is not my sister. She is my dark self. She wants me gone. They had created a world in which one had to disappear for the other to breathe, and they both believed it. As they grew older, that world demanded more. Arson, break-ins, violencia. When confronted, they said nothing, just stared, side by side, perfectly still. No fear, no guilt, only silence. The judge called them dangerous. Everyone else called them possessed. They were sent to Broadmoor Hospital, one of the most infamous psychiatric institutions in Britain. And inside those walls, the pact was formed. Jennifer whispered it first. One of us must die. June agreed, not out of hatred, but because she believed it was the only way they could ever be free of each other. Doctors noticed Jennifer weakening mysteriously. Tests showed nothing. No illness, no poison. Yet she could barely stand. June looked at her and said, only we have decided. On the very day they were finally being transferred out of Broadmoor, the day they were supposed to begin a normal life, Jennifer leaned her head onto June's shoulder in the transport van. Her last words were, at last, we are free. And then she died. Cause of death, acute myocarditis, sudden inflammation of the heart. No reason, no explanation, no struggle. It was as if she simply stopped living. June was released shortly after. She lives quietly, not talking, living me. Living, smiling, as if part of her finally vanished. Or maybe it didn't vanish. Maybe it just went back to where it always lived. Inside her, whispering